Hi guys, this is Paul with TweakTown. We're continuing our coverage here at Stores Visions 2014. Right now in the booth we have Ben Masek. He's the Chief Technology Officer at Sony Media Cloud Services. They're relatively new into this space of media management, and they're providing some services for their customers in that field. They started in April. They were kind of stealth or underground a little bit for 2 years, but they came out in April, and since then they've gained quite a few customers. And if you could kind of give us some words on just exactly what it is that you guys do and the services you provide for your customers.
Absolutely. So you're right. We just went live this last April at the National Association of Broadcasters show. We've actually been working on these types of technologies. Sony has for the prior 10 years. We've been working on perfecting them for cloud over the last 2 years, and just went live with our first product. It's actually our Sony C branded Media Cloud Services product. And much of what we've designed and built out is a media platform that allows media professionals to manage much of their media, once again, in a cloud-based environment. But better yet, we also allow a lot of these media professionals to interact with their content in this cloud-based remote type of setup.
So when they're interacting with this software, is this software something that you download or that you have to install on your operating system, and what operating systems would you use for it?
Sure, and great question. It turns out we try to make things as easy as possible for the end users. So all of our software is actually web enabled. We handle all the heavy lifting in terms of software, in terms of infrastructure and all that. And so the direct access does not require any downloads of any software. Everything is happening through the browser.
So it's pretty much OS agnostic, and you're going to log into a site, and then it's going to help manage your media from there, correct?
That's exactly right, yes.
And there are some benefits to using the cloud. A lot of that would be if you could just cover a few of the benefits of doing that.
Absolutely. I think one of the bigger benefits that we see is that many of the media professionals out there don't necessarily have a PhD in building out digital media data centers, or building out digital asset management systems, or building out advanced media tools. And so one of the big advantages is that we're handling a lot of that for you. Obviously, there are many other benefits. I'd say one is availability. Some of these more mature cloud infrastructures that we're working with actually have an incredible amount of availability. We're able actually to replicate our software across multiple data centers, so we have big advantages there. The performance that one can get are fairly advantageous as well. Probably the final benefit that I'll call out is this ability to only pay for the resources that you use along the way. So you're really only paying for the amount of storage, the amount of compute that you have access to with the plan that you purchase.
Yes, because a lot of creators and people who work in the industry, or especially the smaller outfits, they're not necessarily going to be wanting to deal with RAID systems, RAID, HBA, server operating systems, providing data duplication and redundancy, things of that nature. So you guys essentially take that load off of their shoulders and allow them to focus on creating, right?
That's exactly right, and I think you just nailed the point of it. Once again, we want to abstract a lot of the technical complexities away from these media professionals, so that, as you very well stated, we want to allow them to spend energy and time on where their time is best valued, which is in creating great stories.
And having this centralized storage that you can access from pretty much anywhere with web access, I think that would probably go a long way with dealing with disparate groups of people, in different geographical locations and things like that. Do you guys offer like control over sharing and security of the data and permissions and things of that nature?
Absolutely, and at the core of our platform, we're offering just that. We have systems that basically allow you to manage all of your files, all of your assets. We allow you to control, your administrator is going to be able to control who has access to what. But as you stated, this absolutely is intended for collaborative workflows for folks who might be distributed. We've got certain groups that are distributed across the globe in different time zones, and
Absolutely.
all are able to interact with this content in one, based on one centrally managed environment.
So there's a lot of different advantages to using some type of centralized storage like this that go beyond just not having to deal with the hardware aspect of it. It also allows improved collaboration and efficient workflows. So it sounds like a great product. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you, Paul. Appreciate it.